Hey guys, welcome back. So as I mentioned on the little unboxing of this 69 Torino Street Magic Snap Tight Kit 1/43 scale by AMT, I'm going to start it. And I don't expect that it would take too long. A little body cleanup. As I mentioned, it's got some pretty nice little body line or mold line there got to remove, which is right at those louvers. Also it's got some tire burn right back there, so I'll have to fill that and sand it. But other than that, the part count is extremely low. But it'll be fun. Chrome the front and rear bumper and grille, paint the interior, chrome the wheels or aluminum the wheels or whatever they are, and do a little detail on the chassis, and that's it. Straighten the steering wheel. It had a little bow to it, a little bit of a bow, no problem at all. But yeah, oh gosh. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on this. First, I'm just gonna start sanding it. One challenge I am gonna have is, if you'll notice on the box, it does have chrome trim. Well, you may not can tell very much, but it does have chrome trim, and like around the front window, there's like not any actual trim raised. So I have to try to chrome that. I'll probably bare metal foil it. I'm not 100% sure yet. I may tape it and spray it. I don't know. It's going to be an adventure. I've done a little Corvette. What did I think it might have had some, I don't know what I did on that, but anyway, it's going to be fun. It's going to be easy, well, simple, well, small. Sometimes you overestimate the simplicity when you start sanding on this little stuff, I would imagine. Oh wow. So it's got the 390 emblems. Don't it? Ain't that what that is? Yeah, that's what that says right there. Them three little dots. It says 390 on the back. Ford. And on the hood, it has Ford also. That'll be difficult. Wow, wow, wow. Anyway, I'm gonna get started and we'll see what I can do with the little body. See you in a bit. Alright, so quick update. Haven't really spent much time with this kit. Not a lot to spend time with, but I did get some of the body work done on the rear right there, where the tire burns were at. So I got those. I got to shoot some primer on it. It's super simple. One thing that I did notice just in pre-fitting some of the parts is the interior tub, and this is one of my pet peeves, is if your interior, your door panels don't match up with your body, like if they're too narrow, and this one just happens to be a little too narrow on the driver's side. It almost looks like it's, well, no, it looks about the same. So what I'm going to do is take this and put in some hot water and just try to press this side out a little bit, because I don't want to get it in the body and then there's this giant gap. You know, I like that to fit tight. I would rather it to be too wide and fit up in there tight than be too small. I did mount up the wheels just to see what they look like. They look really neat. Just a little bit of cleanup on them. They're going to look cool after I get some paint on them. I got the bumpers and the grille, everything fitted right, because that's it didn't fit right at all. None of that stuff fit onto the back of the car very well. So I went ahead and did all that, because I couldn't imagine painting this thing and then try to fit the bumpers and they're totally ill-fitting. got the chassis cleaned up. It's ready for some paint. I'll just flat black it and probably go in there with detail painting. And until I get this is a snap kit, which I ain't got I guess that's what these pins here are for on the, you would press the grill and all that in there. I'm going to glue it. It's not going to be snap fit, but like on the dashboard here, you can see there's just these little bitty points, and I guess they would snap into these holes, but I'm not going to snap anything. I'm going to glue it. But once I get that pressed out, then I can, or heated and pushed out, then I can get the dash test fitted. But I will paint it all up. It's got a pretty detailed little dash to be so darn little, though. I don't know how the heck I would get in there and detail paint much. And also, when I heat that water, I'm going to try and straighten up my steering wheel because it's really warped, so that won't be any problem. Probably just take it, heat it, and just press it flat. But anyway, I'm about to primer this body, and we will see, there we go, how it turns out. It's got some really nice deep panel lines, which is great, but then it's got some itty bitty FORD on the hood and FORD on the trunk that I ain't got a clue how I'm gonna paint that. If it looks impossible, I'll just sand them off. But it's a cool little car, but it's just so darn little. Anyway, all right, so I'm gonna shoot the primer and get a little bit more done, and I'll see how bad my body work is after I get the primer on there. Stand by. All right, so I painted this. Oh wow, it's at least over a week ago. Obviously, it doesn't have any paint on it. Before the show in North Charleston and everything that went wrong, I painted this, and I used Tamiya lacquer, which I'm not apparently very good with lacquers. I'm good with enamels, or better, and it just blistered, or it did something. So I had the Mr. Surfacer, whatever that stuff is right there, Mr. Hobby, Mr. Finishing Surfacer on it. Everything was great. I had the body work fixed, painted it, and it just blistered or bubbled all over. I don't know why it did it, especially the hood. So I stripped it back down, and when I stripped it, all of my body filler came out. So my body filler that was here on the back all came out. I don't know why that turned white where the tire or that burn is, but anyway, it did. So all my body filler came out, and I just kind of had to start over. So now I'm using, instead of body filler, I'm using super glue to try to fill those gaps. Anyway, there you go. So I'm trying to use super glue. This is not going so great. I also had to stretch the interior tub. So this side here did not fit in the body properly. So I had a gap on the window side. So I heated and heated and heated and stretched and stretched. So I got that all fitting right. And basically it looks like I haven't done anything. But that's not the case. I've actually done quite a bit. Like the wheels over there are ready to paint. Chassis is ready to paint. Seats and all now are ready to paint. The body, I just got to I got to sand it all back down back there again. I'm just not 100% sure why my paint bubbled on the hood. It was teeny little, it almost looked like tiny grains of sand was in the paint, which it wasn't. That's just what it looked like. So if you guys can like give me a heads up maybe what I did wrong. I don't know. It almost was like there was water in the paint, but I mean, heck, all my enamels, nothing like that happened. So I don't know. But although there's nothing done here, I'm going to end this video. And I'm going to keep working on this thing and come back with part 2. I will shoot some metal paint on the wheels. I'll paint them black and then shoot metal paint on it. The chassis, I'll paint flat black with the MCW enamel flat black. It just seems to be a better. It's not 100% chalky flat, but it looks good. And interior, I don't even know what color I'm going to paint it yet. But anyway, with all that said, sorry, ain't a whole lot done here. But I am going to try to paint it white, and I want to use the decals. Decals look really nice. They are right here. They're not like, the decals aren't cut out, so you have to actually cut them out. But anyway, the decals look really nice, and I want to kind of do the box art. One thing that I did notice is, like on your hood here, around the edge where that chrome is, there ain't nothing. There ain't nothing on the, let's see if I can get the zoom on there. There's no like raised or anything. It's just the same contour as the body. So I have to figure that one out. And also around the windshield, the front windshield, I'm trying to get this thing to focus. There's not like a raised lip, but I'll have to bare metal foil that. There is on the sides. I don't think that one would be too bad. I'm doing my pointer. This right here will be okay to do. Then about around the back windshield, there's absolutely no raised chrome, so that'll have to be free-handed. I don't know. This thing's little, but like around your windows and all, it's got it. And I like the color of the interior there, that kind of burgundy color. I might go with that. But daggum, I haven't been out here. So today is, what is today's date? Today's the 23rd of October. And literally I haven't touched this thing for a week because, again, once we got back from the show in North Charleston, our car tore up there. If you hadn't watched that video of the show coverage, I talk about that at the end of it. But yeah, our car, our hybrid Hyundai, give out, and I've been working on that thing, trying to get it going, and it ain't coming out. It ain't doing so good. I bought a relay, big old giant $300 relay. Nah, that didn't fix it. Then I bought a under the hood. I don't know why I'm showing you the Torino here, but anyway, I bought a big old battery inverter thing that goes under the hood. A used one, a couple $100. Nah, that didn't fix it. So I guess it's the alternator. It's got like an alternator starter on it. But anyway, this video is about the Torino 1/43rd scale, and hopefully I can get somewhere with this. But anyway, I might just shoot the MCW enamel. My problem was, and I don't know if it's a problem, but do you see these tiny little, see that says 390 on the fender? And on the hood it says, well, you can't really see it. Does it say it? Heck, I can't even see it yet. Ford on the hood. You can't really see it. Sorry. There it is. It says Ford. Those would be buried in paint if I'm not careful. And so I was trying to do lacquer and trying to do it at like 35 psi. It just didn't work out. Like really light coat. So I might try to light coat it with some enamel and then clear over everything. I don't know. But I'm a little frustrated. And it's not just because this car. It's because everything. It's because the real car. And hey, that's life. That's just the way it is. If the alternator don't fix it, I'll break down and have to have it taken to a shop, and then I'll spend more money than the car's worth. But anyway, you know how that goes. Alright guys, hey, anyway, with all that said, don't forget to go check out hobbynutmodels.com. Linked in the description of every video. Go check out Mark's inventory over there. I'd appreciate it if you'd use that link, and if you use that link and buy something, I might get a little credit for it. So hey, it all works out in the wash, wherever you're from. Wash in Kentucky, I think, or Indiana. Wash down here in South Georgia. But it'll all work out. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks to my Patreon members, and thanks to everybody who watches these videos. Give it a thumbs up. Say, hey, Matthew, you didn't do anything. Basically, from start to finish on this video, nothing got done. But actually, stuff did get done. It's just like, I don't know. It doesn't look like it. All right, guys. Take care. And, hey, if you got any hybrid Sonata Hyundai experience, reach out to me. But anyway, guys, hey, take care, and we'll see you real soon.